We are here to celebrate a brand new, beautiful gym. And I want to thank Superintendent Lopes, thanks Joe, Daniel Tripp, the athletic director, Coach Duquette, and all the other dignitaries here for the opportunity to come take part in the official ribbon cutting for the Hawks' wonderful new gym. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I actually was able to make a game here last year, and I saw something that was pretty interesting. I think it was midpoint during the game when Coach Duquette pulled out one of the players and called him over to talk to him, and he said, "Do you understand what cooperation and what a team is?" And I saw the player nod his head, "Yeah, yeah." And the coach said, "Do you understand what matters is not whether we win or lose, but how we play as a team?" And the player, I think, again, nodded thoughtfully, "Yeah." So then Coach continued, "I'm sure you know when a foul is called, you don't argue, curse, or attack the referee. You understand that too, right?" And again, the Hawk player agreed. "So when I called you off the court so that another teammate gets a chance to play, it's not good sportsmanship to call your coach a jackass now, is it?" And I think at that point the player said, "No, sir." And Coach Duquette said, "Good. Now please go over and explain all that to your mother." I think we all know it takes teamwork to accomplish things, and I congratulate everybody here at Southeastern Regional Voc for being able to build such a fantastic new gym and locker room facility as well. We've had to come together as a team at the State House, too, in order to be able to deliver on the promises we've made to our vocational schools and the funds they need to deliver on the high-quality education you demand and our Commonwealth's children deserve. In the face of declining revenues and severe budget cuts, we were able to pass earlier this year a $5 million capital grant plan so that modern laboratory and shop equipment purchases can be made to serve the more than 44,000 students in 60 vocational schools across the state. This is happening because people like Superintendent Lopes and his colleagues are who are leading the other schools are doing an excellent job in communicating with the legislature about how these investments are paying off with greater educational and workforce outcomes for graduates. Vocational schools are doing such a good job that in some areas of the state there's a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ratio of slots for applicants. And that's in part due to the fact that graduation rates for special needs kids in regional vocs is 20% higher than that of the statewide average, and the dropout rate is less than half of the statewide average. So I look forward to continued expansion of the vocational education opportunities, and I'm so glad you have the leadership in place here at Southeastern Regional to make that happen. Congratulations not only for this terrific new gym, and not only for your game coming up in a little bit later, but for being a part of the success and the hope that the Commonwealth is providing as a leader in education for our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe. I'd also like to recognize the people responsible for going ahead with this project. We have the project manager of RF Walsh, the architectural firm of DRA, and the construction team of WT Rich. See that fellow up there with hair the color of mine? That's Mr. Rich himself. It's a pleasure to have me here, all of you. Our next speaker is Jay Barrows, and he's a strong voice for Southeastern. Always attends the open house and is a big supporter of this construction process. And with his help, we're able to obtain the full 80% of funding from the MSBA. Jay?
Thanks, Joe, and congratulations to all of you. This is an incredible afternoon to see this come to fruition. I love the floor. I'm going to love the score after the Hawks win those 3 games this afternoon. But this is truly, it's remarkable, and there was a lot of help from a lot of people to make this happen for us to get the 80% reimbursement and then to deliver the product to the 8 area towns in the city of Brockton without a tax increase, without an override. Truly remarkable in this economy, truly remarkable in the state's fiscal shape that we're in, that we're able to deliver that. And we're fortunate. I represent Mansfield, Foxborough, and Norton, and to see the kids that come over here and become those lifelong learners and the success that they have as a result of the work that all of you are doing is truly a blessing for the 3 towns that I represent, because I don't know how those students would fare if they stayed in a regular curriculum in high school. So the VOTEC opportunities that are afforded to them have meant a great deal to themselves and their families, and have got them to become very productive citizens, and we need more of them. So I appreciate the work that you're doing, and I appreciate the construction project. It's remarkable. It's on time, or it's ahead of time, and right at budget, and that's most important, because it is truly, it's the taxpayers that have footed the bill, and to do it without an increase to our towns is a blessing to all of us. So congratulations and go Hawks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barrows. Our final speaker will be the superintendent himself. He's also a product of the vocational school system. He graduated from New Bedford Voc, and after high school, he got his bachelor's degree and went on after that to get his master's at Bridgewater State, and then got his doctorate. And around that time, there was an opening here, and he was able to step right into it. And he's doing a great job. He's a hands-on man. He knows all about it. So he's a true proponent of lifelong learning. And with all that education, he can still work on and fix an automobile engine. Lou.
Thanks, Joe. I'm going to be real brief because I'm going to just kind of introduce the people to do the ribbon cutting, and today is really about the kids who are going to play on this court, and that's why we felt that we want to keep this about you guys, because you've been wonderful and have been very flexible throughout this entire construction project. We keep moving not only the students around but the teachers, and whatever we've asked has always you've always delivered, and so with that, I'm going to introduce our people that are going to help with our ribbon cutting. So if you kind of just stand up here. So I'm going to ask the two reps that are here, Jay and Jeff. I'm going to ask our chairman of our school committee, Mike Petrowski, the chairman of our building committee, Joe, and who else I have from the building committee here? I have Roberta and Bill. So why don't you guys kind of just line right up there, and we're going to hand you some. Mark, come on up. Roberta?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Got one more pair of scissors here. So with the cutting of the ribbon, hold it with one hand there. We'll officially kick off the first game for the Hawks in the new gymnasium. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys.